Hey guys, it's Slipcover Steve. I have went through one of the most traumatic experiences of my life, waiting for Vinegar Syndrome to ship out anything, and it finally came. I'm kind of making this a quick and dirty video because I'm honestly pretty ticked off. I ordered, 2 of every limited edition, slipcover and deluxe box that they had in stock. And it's still coming, but they told me it's just like it's gonna take like a couple months before like they can ship out an order like that, because I'm not like some distribution partner. Bunch of nonsense, and I'm just kind of flustered. And they did send me part of my order, a little bit, so I can at least make you this video. By the time I get that order, I don't even know it's gonna be worth making a video of the rest of the stuff, but I'm gonna show you what they sent. And it's gonna be a big box of disappointment, to be very honest with you. It's not any of the sick, cool, rare stuff. So let's get the box out of the way. I've got them here, and we'll dig in. So the first thing I'm gonna get out of the way here is Spookies. I've already had this movie. I've had it with the slip. I have both, fancy, cool, sick slip covers. I have the pins. Only thing I don't have is the shirt. But this is actually a slipcover re-release. You know how I feel about these re-releases. They're just garbage. This one is a little different. They have like these little gold stamps on them. Other than that, it is the same as the base artwork from the original slip. I honestly think like re-releases are kind of the worst thing that could ever happen to any collector. But I have found that sometimes these reissues for these slips end up being worth more than the original, which makes very little sense to me, but apparently they just like print like none of these. So, here's hoping that this will be like $1,000 slipcover, and someone will just be like, Steve, I'm offering you major cash for it. So I figured I'd add it to my spooky slip collection. Next up, I got this for $10. This is Benny's Bathtub. I don't know what this is going to be. I know nothing about it. It had the slipcover. It had the $10 price tag. I said, you know what? I'll do it. I think this is like, honestly, this is like a Vinegar Syndrome partner release. So this is probably like, I think it's Deaf Crocodile. It's probably just like some like grade school like movie project that they put on a disc. That's my guess, because certainly doesn't look like anything a professional would make. This is also $10. The collar, no slip. Again, I wouldn't have placed the order had I not realized that, my peeps, my homies down at Vinegar Syndrome weren't going to give me the hookup. It's like, you guys can make a million pressings of Spookies and put out a new slip for that, but you can't like give Slipcover Steve like some kind of cool exclusive slip for this. It's just downright disrespectful. The movie's probably not any good. The only reason we'll get it is, because it has the Eternal Lord himself, Malcolm McDowell, who is the definitive Dr. Loomis. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. We've got this Delta Space Mission. This is $10. I thought it had the slip. It does not. I might just end up taking this down to Goodwill, because what's the point? We got this. This is supposed to be like a really like pervy, like kind of, tit like experience. Definitely interested in that. But this is supposed to have like a deluxe, like hard, thick, juicy case. So I'm not sure if that's like coming with the rest of my stuff, because otherwise, why would I want this in my collection? It's from Paul Verhoeven. I don't know, is that like the guy who made like Office Space or something? Comment down below and let me know if this guy is actually relevant. And another one that's supposed to be in deluxe packaging. You're gonna see a trend here. I got kind of ripped off, because this is supposed to be like in a sick box set with like, some guys like fingers like getting chopped off, and instead it's just sealed away here. And I don't know, like, Vinegar Syndrome really needs to get like their crap together. Like, they need to start emailing me when they can't give me like, what I want. I don't know. I'm just, I'm a very serious buyer. I spent like like 8 grand, 10 grand, something like that in the sale, just, you know, secure like as much good product as I could, you know, so I could put in the vault and watch, you know, the value just accumulate on it. But apparently, you know, they don't really respect their customers, you know. I don't know. You can only get like all-star treatment from Shout Factory, it feels like these days. But I don't know. It's probably some foreign garbage. You can tell by that name. Like, that's just some French guy's name. So wonderful, you know, more pretentious French crap. This one is an American movie, thankfully. I'm pretty sure that this is like the original movie that like 28 Days Later is like a remake of, because it has something to do with like apes like biting people and them turning into like zombies. So obviously this movie's not going to be anywhere near as good as that, but you know, I thought for like completionist's sake, you know, I've already got 28 Days Later, I've got 28 Weeks Later, you know, I've got both on Blu-ray. You know, I gotta complete, you know, the set. I gotta complete the trilogy until, you know, the new movies come out. So, you know, here we go, the original 28 Days Later. And the last one is a sick boy. We got Prophecy, with, you know, Chris Walken. He's in that lousy Dune 2 movie. I don't know if you guys check that out. Awful movie. This movie is probably also garbage. I think these are all like made for TV movies. I kind of picked it up just because I had an inkling, you know, sometimes there's like religious horror movies that are supposed to have like positive Christian messages end up being worth a lot of money. And obviously these are very, you know, pro-Christian movies, I'm pretty sure. So I said, you know, I'm going to make the big investment. I'm going to double down. I'm going to see if this pays out. I do have like 2 more of these coming. Or wait, no, 2, because this is 1, so I only have 1 more coming. I have another one coming on the way. Same with Primal Rage, and the other ones I don't, because those apparently don't have slipcovers, so if they're coming, I'm just going to tell them don't even bother, because no slip, no point. Going to be having one heck of a trip down to Goodwill for that crap to get rid of, but you know, I don't know. This is going to be trash. I'm not watching it. I'm not going to open it. I'm just going to leave it nice and sealed and, you know, have it on the shelf. And, you know, if I can find like a Christian girl, you know, who's like really into God and stuff, and, you know, I could pretend I'm like really Christian, and I'll pop this movie in and it'll be a good conversation starter, and, you know, maybe we can like make out and like do stuff. So that's the hope and dream. There you go, my guys. Me and my girl, Baby Blu-ray, are going to bunker down here and kind of figure out what to do with all this trash. You know, I got a Baja Blast. You can see that in the background. You know, I'm going to be chugging that and going to be watching probably none of these movies. I'm just going to go home and probably watch something good and just let these sit on the shelf. So a lot of the stuff's going to go in the Goodwill. Pretty much everything here except Benny's Bathtub and Spookies. These guys, might as well just send these to Salval, because I don't even think Goodwill's going to take them. I think they're starting to get to the point where they realize people only want stuff with slipcovers, so it's going to go right in the trash if I send it to them. So I'll send it to, you know, Salval, and some fool will probably pick them up thinking they got a score, but, you know, no one's going to be saying jackpot about that. But anyways, thanks for checking it out, guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe for more sick, awesome content.